Hi guys, Shell5 here. So today I'm doing the Boyz Photocard Collection because I don't think I've shared anywhere, maybe on Instagram, that I got a binder for the Boyz now, because the Boyz is an alt group and I love them so much. So I got them their own binder because it was just a good way to organize their stuff. So I wanted to show that because yeah. And then I've been meaning to do like a haul or something for the boy stuff because I've gotten a lot of the boy stuff, a lot for my standards. And albums, actually only two that I'm gonna show you. I did pre-order their Japanese debut Tattoo, so I did get it like the day after it came out, thanks to Amazon Japan. Here's the official sticker, and it comes in a resealable plastic, which is so nice. And it comes in this, so this is the cover. This is the regular edition, yes. So they look gorgeous. Look at Changmin over there. Ah! And yeah. And this is the back with the track listing. I have been listening to it a lot. You can barely see the track listing on the screen, but it's back all black Tattoo, which is an amazing song, even if it's Korean. I don't think everyone's confused why they did a Korean album basically for a Japanese debut. There's only two Japanese songs. Espionage, I really like it. I really like Stupid Sorry. I think Stupid Sorry might be my favorite song. And then Bye 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 is really good. And then there's Brighter. So yeah, I do love all the songs. I only back all black. The first time I heard the album, I didn't really like it, but it's growing on me. So now the whole album is, amazing. So the regular edition comes with a random photo card and also a random member CD plate. So the member I got, I got Younghoon. Younghoon is like my third bias because I always talk about this, that I love Q, but I love New so much as well. So I'm basically double biasing Q and New, but we don't need to put labels on anything. And then after Q and U, it is definitely Younghoon, who's another fave. So, yeah. So I got his CD plate, which was really nice. And it's the same back. And this tattoo here, this is printed on a piece of plastic and slid in here on the case. So yeah. And here's the photo book, which is actually pretty decent for a regular edition. Like, it has one picture of each member. I guess I'll just show you everything since we're here. Although there's unboxings. Uju Play, by the way, is the best The Boyz unboxer ever, so definitely check out his videos for The Boyz content. There's Younghoon. I love their outfits for this so much. I actually really love this concept. I love this release so much. So much. I'm so happy with it. And then for Christmas, I know it is already almost the end of February, but for Christmas I received this album, The Boyz DDD. Is that the name of the album? Is it Dance Dance Dance? Basically this release. This is the DIY version, which is my favorite out of the three versions, and this was gifted to me by Mr. Uju Play. Thank you if you happen to be watching this. He did not have to do this, but he's so kind and he bought this for me. I'm so happy. I do want to go back and get the day version, so I probably will do that as soon as I'm back to buying regularly. And I have not bought any copies of Reveal yet, which I'm so sad, but I will do that. All the cards for Reveal look so pretty, by the way. I haven't looked at any unboxings yet because I'm waiting for Mr. Uju Play. As I am filming this, he hasn't posted anything. We'll see. If he's posted something, I'll link it. So yeah, I'll flip through my binder and you can see my pulls from those two things. I put this sticker from this album, the one I just showed. I think it looks really nice with this red folder, with this red binder. TBZ. So yeah, so on the front I have my fan sign slots, the post-it notes for Q and for New with my corny messages. And then here's my sign from Q and my sign from New. And then so yeah, from their debut album, Q New. I would like to get news from the fresh version, and then Q and Eric. And then I have his, what was this release called? Giddy Up. It's the Giddy Up album. What's it called? The Start? The Start. No. Yes, because this was the first and this was the start. I'm so sorry. So this is Q on the front, and then this is on the back Q because he took this picture of Jacob. And then here's from his, because it's ready, set, and then the Go version, I would like to get his photo card. I feel like these were all gifted by Marco, but I'm not sure. Okay, so for the start, I really love the player cards. Like, I love this concept so much, so I collected OT12 for this. Sangyeon, Jacob, Younghoon, Hyunjae, Juyeon, Kevin, New, Q, Ju Haknyeon, he's the only one with his last name there, Hwal, Sunu, and Eric. And I just love this OT12 set. And then these are the pre-order cards from the Sphere, I believe. So yeah, so Haknyeon and Sangyeon, Q and Hwal, Juyeon and New, Hyunjae and Younghoon, Jacob and Kevin, Eric and Sunu. And then for the Sphere, I forget which the Dream version, I pulled Hwal's photo card, and I have News from the Only album, the No Air version, and then from the In the Air version, I have Younghoon, New, and Q. And I believe I pulled all of those, which is super nice. And then for the Off-Air version, I had pulled Kevin, and like months after the release, I happened to see someone who had Q's and was looking for Kevin's, because you know, I usually just keep whatever I pull from the boys, and I don't actively like try to trade unless, you know, it's a card I really want, which, you know, I really want all of Q's cards. But you know, like, I love all of the boys, so I'm cool keeping my pulls. But the Off-Air version is the limited edition version, so I was like, this is kind of like too perfect. So I contacted the person and we traded. They got Kevin and I got Q. And then I pulled Kevin in Bloom. Is it Bloom Bloom? Is that the name of that? Yeah, I think that's the name of the album. I pulled Kevin for the blue version. I ended up buying Q's for a really good price off a proxy site. And I also got Q's yellow version for a really good price on the proxy site. In my original yellow version copy, I had pulled Sangyeon. And I actually traded him for Q's DDD Day version. I mean, is it Day? Dreamlike version. That's the name of the album, Dreamlike. I'm so sorry. For the Dreamlike version album, I traded because someone wanted. I saw someone's wish list. They wanted the Sangyeon card I had, so I contacted them and they were willing to trade me this Q card for that. So yeah, I love Sangyeon, but you know, I really wanted this card, and I already have a card for that version. I have both of Q's for that release, which makes me really happy. Boom Boom Arrow is so cute. Like I said, I want to get the Day version. We'll get it. See, I know the albums when I'm writing them here. I just don't know them when I'm filming videos, which is terrible. And this is the card I pulled in the DIY version of Dreamlike. I pulled Haknyeon, who is Uju Play's bias. So like, he always pulls Q, and I feel like I pull Haknyeon a lot. So I don't know why our biases do this to us, but yes, I actually really like all the DIY version photo cards, and I low-key want to collect OT12. Yeah, so that's happening. And then for Tattoo, I also pulled Haknyeon, and I was able to trade with Uju Play for Q because he pulled him. So amazing. And these are the spaces I'm having saved for reveal, although there's a lot of cards for reveal, so I don't know how that's gonna work. In the Air, I have News film strips, Q's film strips. I really just reuse paper, by the way. I really just use any paper that my family's put in the recycling bin. I just take it out and cut it up. So that's why it's not as pretty, but you know, it gets the job done. And also conserve, reduce, reuse. What's the other word? Reduce, reuse, recycle, right? And so here's Eric's from the Sphere card thing. Hyunjae's from Bloom Bloom. Q, this was gifted to me. This was gifted to me by Mr. Uju Play. This I pulled in the Dreamlike album. Jacob, and he looks so good, by the way. I love this. I love this so much. The lighting and his outfit. Oh. This was gifted to me by Mr. Uju Play. This was gifted to me by Mr. Uju Play. This is the one I pulled in the album. I pulled Eric. And then, so this is my School Looks photo card. This is from the Only Showcase. That's the only showcase card I'm gonna get because I don't want to try to get everything because it gets stressful. So only this one because the Only was a really special release for me. And then from the Castle, this is the photo card. From KCON New York, this is the photo card. I wanted it just because they were in New York, and then they ended up shooting a bunch of pictures for the Dreamlike album. So to me, it's very meaningful. And then his fan club cards, which I said I wasn't gonna get, but I ended up getting them. And then his My Music Taste card from Dreamlike. This was a gift from Mr. Ujuplay as well. Basically, this is an appreciation video for him. Just big shout out because he's helped my The Boyz collection so much, and I'm so thankful. But yeah, this card, you know, the MMT cards are really expensive if you try to buy them, and you know, you have to buy from their shop, and their shop is super annoying because they only do expensive shipping. And they don't ship to P.O. boxes, because I was going to pre-order at least one copy of Reveal, but they were like, we don't ship to P.O. boxes. So I was like, okay, I don't want to ship it to my house because stuff gets lost here, but, you know. Yeah, move on. So from Cielo, I have this postcard. And then from A6, I have this postcard. It's Jacob's with a really cute message. And then Q's fan club postcard. I would like to get News as well, but I never hurry up with that. These are all fan-made cards. So these are News that came with the slogan I bought. These photo cards came with the slogan I bought from the fan site Lorelei. And then these were gifted to me again by Ujuplay. They're from the Sphere era. And then these are ones I got made on that app Pops. Oh, the page fell out. But they're all of like Q, Sunwoo, and Jacob's trip to Japan. Yeah. I could show them better if anyone's curious. But I took a bunch of clips from that and made these because I wanted to try it out, okay? So yeah, that is my The Boyz collection. I know it's not like big, it's not really thorough or anything. It's just I'm trying not to be like so completist about my collections because that's when it stops being fun. But I'm really happy with what I have, and I do plan to collect The Boyz, you know, pretty thoroughly in the future and all. They're a group I really love. So yeah, that's it for my collection. And like I said many times, Mr. Ujuplay, go follow him if you're not already. He is the best. He's the #1 The Boyz fan. That's all I can say. So yeah, until my next video, thank you for watching.